Hey, welcome to howtoplaystock.com. My name's Kepley. In today's video, I want to cover REITs. These are real estate investment trusts, and I just want to go over, some of the different components that make up these stocks, because that's what they are. They're stocks. If you're wanting to get into commercial real estate investing, this is a great way to do it. So in this video, I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to show you the pros and cons to investing in REITs. And things that you can look for so that you're getting into a good investment that's going to give you growth and provide a decent dividend for you, over a long period of time. So stay tuned, keep watching. I'll see you in the next portion of this video. REITs, they are, like I said, they're a way to get into commercial real estate investing. Now, there's two types, okay? You got property and you got mortgage. Now, the property categories are broken into a few different industry sectors here. You got retail, healthcare, lodging, industrial, and office. All right. Now, you can also get into diversified REITs that own properties in multiple categories. So they'll get into multiple categories of all those that I just mentioned. All right, it's a way for you to reduce your risk. So there's REITs out there that you can get into that cover all of those. Now, what I like about REITs is that they create a good passive income for you. If you're an investor and you've ever experienced getting your dividend cut, that is a really frustrating experience to go through. I've had it happen to myself a couple times, being in high investments or high risk investments like oil. So I got out of those. If you're looking for a way to create passive income and not necessarily have to worry about getting your dividend cut, REITs are a great way to do that, and here's why. They don't pay U.S. federal income taxes as long as they pay out 90% of taxable income to their shareholders. Okay, so they have incentive to pay out a dividend so that they can avoid federal income tax. So, basically, if you're looking for a way to invest and create passive income and not have to worry about getting your dividend cut off, that would be a great, tool to use so that you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Some other pros to REITs is it's best to keep the REITs in a tax-sheltered account due to what I was talking about with, them not, companies not having to pay a federal tax, and that most of their profits, or 90%, has to be, paid out to shareholders in order for them to avoid the federal tax. So because of that, it's best to shelter these in a tax-sheltered account, such as like an IRA, either a Roth or a traditional. It's up to you. Or if you're somebody like me, who already has some of that in your retirement account or your tax-sheltered account, you can actually just put it in a individual brokerage account and go ahead and, if you're okay with being taxed at the regular taxed income on these, which is around 35% max. If you're okay with that, because that's one of the disadvantages to REITs, is that you're not going to be taxed at the 15% short-term capital gains. This is basically going to be taxed as regular income. So if you're okay with that, go ahead and put it in an individual brokerage account, and you can just use it as passive income. Maybe to help supplement Social Security, in case something like that isn't around here 20, 30 years from now. So that's just something to keep in mind. The other thing is the dividend yields usually range from about 3 to 7%. Okay, now obviously the higher the percentage, the higher risk you're getting into with the company. The lower the risk, or the lower percentage, is lower risk. Okay, so just remember that. I normally like to stick around 3 to 5%. Now, I've got one right now that's it's yielding 8%, okay, but it has strong FFO, and we'll talk about that real quick. FFO is funds from operations. Now, this is something you're going to look at when you're when you're looking at growth, okay? This is going to help you with returns in the long run. So the annual growth should be roughly around 5 to 10%. You won't find many REITs outside of that are getting growth of like 25, 30%, whatever. So normally the annual growth on average is around 5 to 10%. Now the funds from operations, what that is it's the actual cash profits that are generated from the company. And that is very key, because as long as they've got profits coming in, they can pay the dividends. So that is something that you really want to focus in on when you're looking at these REITs, okay? I'm not going to go in and break down the property and mortgage, the two different types. I'm not going to go in depth with those because this video is going to run probably a lot longer than what it is. So I just want to keep this video short. If you like what you're hearing here on the REITs, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I'm releasing videos pretty much on a weekly basis, and I'm covering different topics with investing and stocks. So, if you're curious and you want to know more about how to get a plan together or create passive income for yourself through stocks, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I've got a playlist, actually multiple playlists that cover broad topics in investing, and I go into specific ones, kind of like what I'm doing with the REITs here. So that's all I have for today's video. You're tuning in to howtoplaystock.com, and these are today's investors' investing tips. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.